For reasons I won't get into, I am super drawn to motivational quotes and memes and stuff like that. This one is one of my top favorites. So imagine my excitement this week when I proved this quote correct for the entire real estate industry. Stick around, I'll show you how. Look in the mirror. That's your competition. It actually all started from an email I received from SAR. Check out this email. It basically says, how do buyers and sellers find their agent? Kind of pokes fun at the fact that more people find an agent based on sign writers than off the internet. Now, for whatever reason, I did not believe this stat. It was put out there by Real Satisfied, which is a company that sells surveys to realtors for post-closing campaigns and stuff like that. Basically, they said that 9.5% of people find their agent based on sign writers, and only about 5.5% people find their agent from the internet. My basis for this disbelief is rooted in the fact that I've heard all sorts of stats about how most buyers and sellers start their home buying and selling process on the internet. Long story short, as I was researching this information, I actually ran across another data point that was just put out by NAR from their 2015 home buyer and seller profile piece that they put out there. To me, it was a far more eye-opening stat than just how people find their realtor. To summarize their data, it basically goes like this. 70% of home buyers and sellers only interviewed a single realtor during their real estate transaction. I paused to let that sink in. To really simplify it, it's basically saying that on the overwhelming majority of your transactions, you're not competing with anybody but yourself. Now, I'm sure the reasons vary greatly, but I'm guessing it's similar to the same reason why they usually only meet with one bank. They don't like sharing their personal information with multiple people. They don't want to have to meet a second person. They might be a little bit lazy. They might have gotten you as a referral, so they trust that referral source. But whatever the reason, this is definitely a positive. This ties into a business strategy that I was taught a long time ago, and that was don't unsell yourself while you're trying to sell yourself. Because if I had to guess, the other 30% of people who actually interviewed more than one realtor, a bulk of those were probably because the one realtor they met with really unsold themselves during that meeting. This is great news because now you can go into every single meeting assuming you've got the job, with your only goal being not unselling yourself during that meeting. And knowing this, maybe now you refocus your efforts to just getting more first appointments versus trying to really put the extra final finishing touches and sprinkles on that listing presentation. Because 70% of the people you get it in front of are going to say yes anyway. Just get it in front of more of them. All right, so remember, next time you're pulling up to that listing appointment or meeting with that buyer for the first time, take a good look in the mirror because statistically, that's the only person you're competing with. Really hope you're enjoying the videos. If you are, please click on the like button. If you know of anybody that could benefit from my services, make sure you share my Watch Me video with them. If you want to make sure you get all of our videos every single week, click on the subscribe. Thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.
Do you need a cameo?
Would you like to be in this video? You may just have given yourself one.